Everyone loves the idea of receiving a God-sized dream, a calling from God that excites us to do and be more. With those dreams come the weight, however, of seeing them through, waiting for them to come to pass, and the work of executing the vision God has given us. It's exciting, but it's not always easy. In today's video, I will share 5 essential steps to take when God gives you a dream that feels too big for you to handle so that you can walk in your calling with clarity, confidence, and the power of God. Stay tuned. Welcome to Beloved Women with me, Christina Patterson, where we empower women in the love of Jesus Christ and the truth of God's word. If you are new here, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe so that you never miss a video. And for those of you returning, welcome back. For daily encouragement, Bible study series, and unlimited videos to grow your faith, I invite you to join the Beloved Women app. I remember when God gave me the vision for Beloved Women to have an app, a mobile app. This was around 2009 or 2010. I remember thinking that it seemed so huge and far away. Why would God put the idea in my head? I didn't know anything about app development. I was still working at the U.S. Department of State at the time and studying in seminary. So the thought of having an app felt so big and so out of reach. But it wasn't too big for God. In 2017, we launched our Beloved Women app, which is still going strong today and serves as a testament to God's faithfulness in seeing through the plans that He places in our hearts. So I want to ask you, has God ever given you a vision or a dream that seemed too big or too good to be true? It can be intimidating, but we know that God will finish what He starts. So in today's video, you will learn what to do when you feel like the dream God has given you is too big to handle, 5 practical steps you can take to trust God with that big dream so that you don't get stuck or frozen, and what you must remember to see God's vision come to pass. But before we get started, I want to let you know that Beloved Women 2025 planners are now available. So visit thebelovedboutique.com to get yours so that you can plan out those big purposeful plans that God has for you. When God gave me the vision to start a Beloved Women app, my mind immediately tried to figure out every step I needed to take and the financial and technical resources that I would need. That's where I fell short. I didn't have all the resources or the knowledge at that time. So I felt stuck because I was focused on what I didn't have to accomplish what God was trying to accomplish through me. So the first step when God gives you a big dream is to not try to figure it out all at once. Be faithful with what God has given you now and focus on the next right step. Maybe you need to write an outline for your book and not the whole thing. Or you need to research how to start a business. Perhaps you need to start saving a little bit each month. God's vision is always bigger than what we can see. And we don't have to have all the pieces right away. But our responsibility is to trust God with what we do have now. So I want to ask you, what does that look like for you? While we do what we can, we must trust that God will do what we cannot. He doesn't expect us to accomplish every single detail on our own. There are parts of the vision that only God can bring to fruition. We often try to run ahead of God only to hit a wall because we're moving before it's time. If God's not in it, trust me, it is not going to happen. So release what you don't know and trust that God will provide you what you can't. Remember, it's not just about the dream. It's about staying focused on God, who will see the vision through as we steward what He has given us. It's easy to get so caught up in the dream or goal that we take our eyes off of God, the one who gave us that dream in the first place. We can even turn our dreams into idols when we try to fulfill them on our own without involving God. That's the fastest way for a dream to die because God will not allow us to worship the dream over Him. So make sure that you are prayerful over your dreams, goals, and plans. This is why we have prayer and gratitude space in that 2025 Beloved Women Planner, because this keeps our hearts focused on God and gives us peace when things get tough. Proverbs tells us that while we make plans, it's God's purpose that prevails. While plans may not always go as expected, we can always trust that God's purpose will succeed. It's also important to remember that the dreams and plans that God gives us are His, not ours. Beloved women does not belong to me. It's entrusted to me by God. When I realized this, it took so much pressure off of me. I've seen so many ministries start and stop over the past 10 years. But the only reason Beloved Women is still here is because it's God's dream, not mine. When you truly grasp that the calling God has placed on your life is His, it gives you peace and freedom. You don't have to strive or hustle to make things happen. If it's God's will, it will be done. When God gives you a dream bigger than you can handle, it's easy to believe the lie that you have to do it all on your own. And that's just not true. Ask for help. God will align people in your life to help you carry the vision to pass. So that means that you need to be humble enough to seek them out. Moses had Aaron as he was called to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Noah had his sons to help him build the boat. David had Jonathan on his side. Focus on the people that God has strategically placed in your life to help you with the dream that He's given you. Beloved Women isn't a one-woman show. We have donors, staff, volunteers, and an incredible prayer team that has faithfully been praying since 2016. All of you, my beloved sisters, you help move the vision forward when you like and share and support. The same is true for your dream. God will send you the help that you need to carry His vision to pass. Just make sure you are in a humble position to receive it. As you make your plans to pursue those God-given dreams, it is key to keep God first. So I invite you to watch this video where I share my 4-step process for purposeful planning. And for more encouragement, I invite you to download my Bible study called Worry Free to learn the 3 lies feeding your worry and the truth to set you free at belovedwomen.org. Thank you so much for watching today. And until next time, be beautiful, be blessed, and be loved.